So this video is mainly for older people because what happens is that testosterone levels usually when you are over 40 and 50, they tend to decline a bit, okay? But what you can do is actually you can maximize your testosterone at that age. Imagine being 50-year-old and having a testosterone of someone who is 20, or even having higher testosterone than someone who is 20-year-old, okay? So what happens is that if you go to the doctor and, for example, you have symptoms of low testosterone, which include low energy, low motivation, low libido, okay, these can be signs of low testosterone. And what happens is that if you go to the doctor, usually doctors, if you are at normal range but you are the bottom range, what happens, the doctor will tell you it's fine, no worries, okay? Or they prescribe you with TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. Now, the second one is not good because what happens is that by injecting testosterone, you suppress the natural production of your testosterone, okay? The whole axis does not work anymore properly, okay? You produce less testosterone when you get off the drugs. So what I suggest you is to do this. First, get a test, okay? If you are low, but even if you are in the normal range, but at the bottom, start doing what I tell you right now. So you get a testosterone test, a free testosterone test, and also you can get an insulin test, okay? Why these three? Because by knowing your total, I have an idea of how much you produce. By knowing your free, I know how much is available. And by knowing your insulin, basically I know if you are metabolically healthy. What happens is that if you're not metabolically healthy, this can also play a role in your health, in your well-being, and in your testosterone, okay? So once you get your result back, if your testosterone is low or is at the bottom of the range, start with eating more saturated fatty acids, because saturated fatty acids from good sources of meat can actually increase the production of testosterone, okay? Saturated fatty acids can increase the production of cholesterol. Cholesterol is the precursor to testosterone. When I check my blood testosterone, usually when my cholesterol is elevated, testosterone also is elevated, okay? So increase your saturated fatty acid consumption. Limit seed oils, because seed oils can cause inflammation. Inflammation will actually lower your testosterone, but will also destroy your insulin, okay? You need healthy insulin signaling. Third, you have to focus on prioritizing sleep, okay? Even if you have, for example, a family and you want to go out and you want to do a lot of stuff, you also have to focus on sleep, okay? Because if you don't sleep well and you go to work every day, you don't sleep, this is a cycle. Your cortisol will be high, okay? So you have to track your sleep maybe with a device and see and aim to get a good REM and deep sleep, okay? This can vary, but around 7 to 10 hours is an ideal amount of hours. You can take magnesium bisglycinated to sleep well. This is what I do. I sleep very well when I take magnesium. So take magnesium bisglycinate. Third, you have to be more active, okay? Lifting weights is extremely important, particularly at the older age, because this way you avoid sarcopenia, okay? What happens is you need strong muscles. You need your body to function properly, okay? So by being active and lifting weights maybe 2-3 times a week, you will see that you will feel better, you will increase your testosterone, you will be more insulin sensitive, okay? Last is actually to go to supplements, okay? Supplements are important, but they're not the most important thing, okay? If you want to maximize your testosterone, I suggest you take these 3 supplements. Zinc, if you are deficient because you do not consume enough meat. Boron, because you are probably deficient in boron. Boron is amazing at boosting total and free testosterone, and also vitamin D3, because a lot of people do not get enough sunlight, okay? So D3 is very important. And a bonus can actually be maca root, because maca root has been shown actually to improve libido, at least from what I see, okay? So by following this regimen, you will see that you will improve your testosterone. So I suggest you to follow this regimen for like a few weeks and then check your testosterone again, okay? If you have any question, please ask me in the comments. Thanks for watching.